voters are at odds with city leaders over marijuana enforcement in Lockhart.
Back in November, 68% of voters there approved a ballot proposition that aims to decriminalize the possession of 4 ounces or less of marijuana. Some Lockhart City Council members say they shouldn't adopt the measure because it conflicts with state and federal law.
KVUE's Isabella Basco is live at Lockhart City Hall. And Isabella, what did they talk about tonight?
Well, Brian and Quita, tensions running high at this very lively meeting, with some attendees asking council members if they believe in democracy, and the mayor also calling for order and using his gavel several times. Now, I counted 10 speakers who took to the podium. While the majority of Lockhart residents voted in favor of low-level marijuana decriminalization within city limits, council approved a resolution a few weeks later that says the city of Lockhart is prohibited from adopting and enforcing policies that are in conflict with state law. Now, the resolution is also calling on state and federal officials for more clarity when it comes to cannabis regulation. Now, during the meeting tonight, City Attorney Brad Bullock defended the resolution, bringing up the fact that the Texas Attorney General's office has sued several cities for these kinds of ordinances. If the city were to deny the resolution, Bullock says,
that is like waving a red flag in front of Ken Paxton's face. And guess what? You may not care. That's right. That's right. However, I've been doing this for 30 years. And the other thing that I know, your
outburst, please.
The other thing that I know is that when cities, taxpayers have to start paying the bills for these lawsuits, they don't like that either.
Now, the ballot measure also says that Lockhart police can't use the smell of marijuana as probable cause for search or seizure. Now, we talked to a Lockhart resident who says implementing this policy would free up police resources.
I see the fear that's instilled with the threat that Ken Paxton could sue the city, but we have learned and watched with other cities that those cases have been dismissed. And so whatever fear this is behind being pulled over with a little bit of pot and instilling that we take them to jail, I just think it's time in 2025 that we calm it down.
And during the meeting, a council member did mention that this resolution needs to come back for another vote since their credibility and transparency as city leaders is now being questioned. Now, ultimately, council did decide to bring a new resolution that will be up for a second vote, but they have not announced when they'll come back to this item again. But we'll keep you posted when we have more updates.